Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple in love that loves doing some trailer reactions together.
That is true.
It is very true. And hey, it's happy... So I messed that up because it's something new we're trying. It's Happy Triple Trailer Tuesday. It's a mouthful. Ooh. All right, so we got 3 trailers here for you today. And it might be something we do on Tuesdays going forward. I don't know, but... Get excited, League community, because, you know, it's going to be League of Legends because we got La Vie en League. It's our official League of Legends drink. Only 3 franchises have that right now in the Definitely Not Definitive community, and League of Legends is one of them. So the reason we're doing 3 today isn't just, you know, do Triple Trailer Tuesday, although, like, you know, I thought it worked. Is because these 3 trailers are kind of like all telling a story, and they're a little bit shorter, too. I think it culminates in Ruination. But that is like one of the newer ones. I think it might be the newest one, and that one kind of deserves its own little separate reaction to it. So these together are Dark Passage, The Climb, and Shadow Embrace. All right, those are the 3. We're going to watch those in order. I don't think it's in release order. I think it's in chronological order as far as story-wise goes. So yeah, I'm excited.
I like it when they're in chronological order for the stories. Okay then.
Does he look intense now?
Yeah.
Is it the past or the future?
It is now.
It is now.
Or now.
Okay.
So considerate that he answered that for us.
The recorder was my first instrument too.
Dude.
What's up in the sky? Oh, arrows! Jesus! That's cool.
Yeah.
That looks so fun.
That was a convenient power. I love how it looks like she has wings.
Nice assist. That was like Hulkbuster.
Oh no no no!
Yep, run. Swim.
Yeah. Faster. Really need to swim faster.
This dude.
Come on, buddy.
I think he's one of my new favorites. And who the hell is he fighting? Who's that big
I don't
demon
know.
monster?
Good call. Drink break.
Yeah. I want to know who the demon monster is. I want to know who the redhead was that was like, you know, trying to swim away from the monsters in the sea.
I love how green his eyes are. Come on, dude. Alright, destroy the lantern. Whatever that is, that's bad news.
Ghost Rider on steroids. Is there green in that shot? Who's that? Sister? Lover?
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
All right, that sets the table for Ruination, and I can't wait for that one.
Do you know more about it? Like what is Ruination?
All I was told was this is the order to watch these trailers in. The cool thing about League of Legends is a lot of the trailers we can watch out of order, out of sequence. Not that we don't mind. We do the Overwatch shorts in chronological order right now. We're doing those. So not that we don't mind that, but it's, you know, it is nice also to have the freedom to kind of pick and choose. But this one, I was told this is the order to watch these 4 videos in, and so that's all I really know.
All right, I'm on pins and needles. I need to know what happens next. I'm so curious as to who all of these characters are. Who is the beautiful woman with the green eyes?
Yeah.
And, like, what is the relationship there? What happened to her that she was in Demon Monster's lamp? Like, I have a lot of questions.
Well, yeah, I assume that lamp collects souls, and that that's the reason that he was going after the demon, was to free her soul, and then kind of when she came out of it, there seemed to be that look of recognition and, oh no, I've already lost her. Like, you know, like as she goes to attack him, it's kind of like she might already be lost.
Yeah, but he's hanging on to her so tightly at the end, you get the sense that he doesn't want to let her go for fear of what might happen.
Yep.
But her eyes open and she's still alive at the end. So
She's still alive, and she looks kind of pissed. I don't know who she's mad at. I mean, I would think she's mad at the demon that trapped her soul, but is she now a bad person or a bad character on the evil side?
being in Demon Lamp for so long.
Yeah, and the thing about all these franchises that we're watching, like World of Warcraft, Warhammer, League of Legends, what a lot of the fans of these series say is that there really is no good or bad. And that, to me, always makes the most fascinating stories and most fascinating franchises, when there is no real good or evil. You know, and I always thought that, like, that's kind of like why the X-Men and Magneto, Stan Lee said that Magneto is not really a villain. I mean, you know, he does terrible, despicable things, but what he's doing is he's trying to fight oppression, and he's trying to. This is the only way that he thinks change can happen.
And
But
with his background, you kind of understand why.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question why he has a chip on his shoulder. It's a well-earned chip.
And that's the same thing with this. Like, you know, in the one we watched with Warriors, I think that was the one, like Silas, guy with the chains. I bring him up all the time.
He likes the guy with the chains.
I do. He looks like badass. He was in prison, so you know, which now he's like not a good person, but the city, Demacia, that is like, they basically persecute mages. And so, you know, anyone with magic is imprisoned and tortured, and so you can see why he's pissed off.
Yeah. Well, and I think, like, that's why the best franchises all have in common. Like, when you look at why Game of Thrones was such a global phenomenon, it was the fact that right from the get-go, you're like, totally Team Stark all the way, I hate everybody else. But then as the series goes on, oh no, you love Tyrion, and well, the Starks kind of do have a stick up their butt at times. And like, then Even
you
though
start to like Jamie. You start to like
have-
Jamie. You
Yeah.
definitely start to like Jamie towards the end there. We're interested, obviously, in finding out some more of these characters. I didn't see anybody that I recognized from anything else we had watched.
Yeah, is the redhead familiar, or am I confusing her with a different redhead and a different...
We've seen a bunch of sexy redheads, I think, in this. And I think you're confusing
People like
her.
sexy redheads.
The Katarina was the one that we liked from A New Dawn, and she was an assassin. This one seemed different.
Okay, she looked kind of similar, but I could see if she's not the same character.
Yeah, I think she almost looked like, I don't know, like a mage maybe. So I don't know. And then the guy in I call it the Hulkbuster suit or whatever, looked like the Nautilus guy, the big machine that we saw again in New Dawn, but it was not him. Okay. That much I was able to decipher, I think. I hope.
I'm sure somebody will tell us if we don't have that right, and please do, so that we can understand. There are so many characters in these things that trying to piece it all together from the trailers that we've been watching and get an understanding of the story and who the people are. It's a lot to keep in your brain.
But it's fun, and
yes.
we love hearing from you all about it, and we'd rather read it from you in the comments than read it on a wiki page.
Yeah.
Because it's just we feel your passion for this, and it just fuels us. We love it. So thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed our first Triple Trailer Tuesday. I'll get better at saying it in the beginning and the openings. You've seen our reaction to, I'm going to look at all these, Dark Passage, The Climb, and Shadow Embrace, but keep in mind
that it's definitely not definitive.